Recently, I decided to rewatch the movie Heat, and it's been 30 years since this movie's come out, and I can confidently say this is still the best heist movie. Heist movies are intentionally misleading because you really don't know who's the protagonist or antagonist depending on which team you're rooting for. So, Robert De Niro could be your protagonist or antagonist, and same thing for Al Pacino. But to go with the normal standards of how the real world works, Al Pacino is the protagonist and Robert De Niro is the antagonist, and they could not have played on screen together any better. The way that Robert De Niro was able to hone into this leadership character and lead this team on multiple different heists is just incredible, and he really sells that character. And the fact that this isn't just a heist movie is the reason why this is the best heist movie still. Al Pacino's character has the most depth out of any character in this entire movie because he's doing so much. He's trying to catch the bad guys. He's being the leader of his own team. He's trying to be a good stepdad. And the fact that they show that the real life problems that he goes through actually influences his work is why I like his character so much. The first heist in this movie is actually everything you need to know moving forward, and that's why it's just so brilliant. They take on this armored truck, they steal millions from it, they end up killing every single person involved because of one mistake, and then they get scot free with under 4 minutes. And what we learn from that is how the core team, how well they work together, and the person that did shoot first, they don't like him, they exile him, so they show that the leadership, nobody crosses him. And then when Al Pacino's team show up and how he breaks it down and he establishes these guys are good, they know exactly what they're doing. This establishing heist is just brilliant. How does someone who never gets caught get caught at the end of the movie? Of course, it's a love interest, and they introduced her in such a beautiful way in this film. They basically foreshadowed him leaving her at the end of the film because of all the things he'd been saying, where he says that he needs to leave in the drop of a hat within like 30 seconds, and he actually does that with her at the end and chooses to leave because he doesn't want to get caught, and it still happens anyways because of what happened. And it's just so well done. Also, I think it's just really beautifully shot. I think all the scenes are really great here. It also has like the best reload on an automatic weapon in a film ever with Val Kilmer, and that scene goes down in history. And that is why Heat is still the best heist movie after 30 years. And as always, stay true to yourself, and I'll catch you guys later.